Hello guys, welcome to Benanti TV. My name is Mr. Benanti. Thank you for always watching our videos. Thank you for watching this particular one.
Hilda Bassay's record has really whipped people's interest into Guinness World Record. It's as though people had no idea they could do something to get their names over there. So when she did it, everybody's interest has come to it. But unfortunately, everybody feels it's only the cooking that they can do to also get their names over there. But there are a whole lot of categories that you can get yourself involved, break it, and then get your names over there. The cooking is just one of them. There are a lot. You can even start your own. What you need to do is just to get to their website and then register. When you get there, there are even guidelines to guide you as to how to register, whether you want to break someone's record, a record that is already there, or if you want to start a brand new record. So there are a lot that you can break. We don't need to put our attention to only the cooking marathon. There are a whole lot, and I'm presenting about 10 of them. That seems pretty easy. If you put in effort, you'll be able to do it and then get your name in the Guinness World Record. So stay tuned and let's find out. Number 1. Most t-shirts put on in 1 minute. This seems to be pretty easy, but if you are the type that is fast enough to be able to put on a number of t-shirts on your body within 1 minute, then you can try this out. But note, the rules are that you can use any size, either short sleeves or long sleeves, and you may enlist your friends' help to put them down. But note, they must be put on one after the other. The current record holder is 31 t-shirts. Number 2. The fastest time to place 24 cans in a fridge. It sounds so easy, but very tricky. The rules of the game is that the cans must be intact and unopened. You must use a commercially available refrigerator, and you have to start with the door closed. If any can falls over or any end up broken, dented during the process, the attempt is deemed invalid. The current record holder did it with 9.76 seconds. Number 3. Most tennis ball held in one hand. This sounds very easy, but the rule of the game is that the balls must be placed one at a time with a spare hand, and all must remain in place for a minimum of 5 seconds once the last ball has been put in position. The current record holder was able to hold about 26 tennis balls in one hand. So you can try that and see if you'll be able to break this record, especially those of you that have larger hands. Number 4. The fastest time to type the alphabet backwards on an iPad. This sounds so easy, especially in this generation where everybody spends most of their times on their phone or iPad typing one thing or the other. But it's very tricky. Now let's look at the rules. This must be attempted on a modified iPad with official firmware and may be typed uppercase or lowercase with no errors in between. The current record holder did it in 2 seconds. So can you try to perform the person's performance by doing it less than 2 seconds? You can make that your challenge. Number 5. The fastest time to drink 500 ml of water. This is easy. I believe I can do it myself. But let's look at the rules. You must use a clear glass and no spillage is allowed. If you allow a single drop of it to fall down, then it's null and void. The current record holder did it in 2.35 seconds. The next one is the most t-shirts folded in 1 minute. If you love to do laundry or fold clothes, then it should be pretty easy for you. The current record is 31 t-shirts folded in 1 minute. How many t-shirts do you think you can fold in less than a minute to beat this record? Sounds very easy, but very tricky. The next one is the longest time spent watching a movie. If you are a movie or series lover, then you can always try this challenge. Let's face it, you have probably spent all day and night watching a movie or series. So why don't you push yourself to do it for a week? On December 13th, 2015, Suresh Joachim achieved a remarkable feat in Johannesburg, South Africa. She shattered the world record for the longest movie marathon by watching films for a staggering 121 hours and 18 minutes non-stop. To be able to do this, here are some rules that will guide you. Sleeping is not permitted, but you can eat and drink. It has to take place in a public theater. There must be 2 witnesses. A medical supervisor must always be present, and you can only use the restroom during the 15 minutes break that follows every third film. So if you think you have that capacity to break this record, you can try your luck, and who knows, might be a record holder in this category. The next one is stacking most coins into a tower in less than 30 seconds. The current record for this is 51 coins stacked in 30 seconds. The rules are any coin with the maximum thickness of 3 mm may be used. However, such stacking can only be done with one hand. The other hand should be behind your back. Additionally, the stack has to stand for 5 seconds after the 30 seconds are up. So you can try your luck. This sounds pretty easy, stacking coins, but you should be able to stack a lot of them in less than 30 seconds. The next one is preparing the world's largest food. Those of us that still feel they want to do this in the area of food preparation, there's still several categories that you could get yourself involved, and this is one of them. You will be setting a new record if you try this with Ghanaian and Nigerian food. This one should be pretty easy if you like to cook or you have the energy for it. All you have to think of doing is making whatever you can cook very big. If you are making solid food like eba, banku, tuozafi, kokonte, also make sure you are making soup along with it. The food cannot be wasted. Gather a lot of people to eat it. Also make sure you make it quickly so no one beats your record. The final one is how many sticky notes can you put on your face? The current record holder placed about 58 sticky notes on the face. The rules that comes with it are you must use sticky notes measuring a minimum of 75 millimeters on each side, must be placed there by the individual themselves, and must remain attached for a minimum of 10 seconds after the minute is over. May not be attached to the ear leads. Yeah, there you have it. The 10 beatable records that you can try doing instead of a whole lot of you so interested in the cooking marathon. These are pretty easy things that people can do, and there are a lot of them. If you do research, you'll be able to get a lot of them to do. We are used to trying to do what someone has already done, but hey, if you feel the marathon cooking is what you want to do, go for it, because it's a record you want to break. It is not someone's bona fide property. If you know that that is what you want to do, go for it. If not, you can look for other records to break, or you can even start your own. If you are so determined that you want your name to be there, you can start your own, or you can search and get a record that is easy to break and break it. Yeah.
Thank you very much for watching the video. If you have enjoyed it, please subscribe to our channel. Help us to grow so that we can keep on giving you amazing content like this. Subscription is free, so just subscribe. Don't just watch and go. Click on the subscription button and then subscribe for us so that we can also reach the promised land. Thank you.